everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a delicious, delectable, simple, 4-ingredient, dairy-free, gluten-free chocolate mousse. Really easy recipe to whip together, so come along with me. For all of you chocolate lovers out there, you're really going to enjoy this one. So first of all, if you happen to be short on glasses or dishes that you want to be able to use for your chocolate mousse, especially single serving if you're having an event or a dinner or a get-together this summer or anytime, I have gone to our local Mission or thrift store and I picked up 4 of these little glasses that I'm going to be using for the dishes for this chocolate mousse, and they were 4 for $2. I'd also picked up this set, which are super cute, and I picked up those that were 2 for $1. So you don't have to make a huge investment into your cooking supplies or anything that you want when it comes to entertainment. Make sure you check out your thrift store so that you can, find something more affordable. Definitely the way to go is to upcycle stuff that is already out into the world. So 4 simple ingredients I'm probably going to show you. For this recipe, you are going to need a hand mixer. You're going to need 2 glass bowls or 2 medium-sized bowls, a whisk. For ingredients, you're just going to need 3 room temperature eggs, some Enjoy Life chocolate chips, 1 cup, or just shy of 1 cup, and let's do organic coconut cream. So if there happens to be any of the ingredients that you want to get, I do have an Amazon storefront. Amazon Prime days are July 16th and 17th. So if there's anything that you see that I happen to use, the egg separator, the mixer, the ingredients, on my Amazon storefront, I have added some of my favorites, as well as gluten-free and dairy-free baking essentials. I have also included my favorite kitchen appliances. I have this really great air fryer, convection oven, dehydrator all-in-one, as well as my little Ninja blender. So be sure I'll have it linked in the description box down below for you to check out in time for Prime Day. So now, without further ado, let's turn off my dishwasher. I am so sorry for the background noise. I hope that it wasn't too disruptive. Let's get making some mousse. Welcome to my channel. I'm Deborah, that's me, where I share my life on a small island on the east coast of Canada. Come along with me. So let's go over a little closer up because I think I might have missed a key ingredient in our chocolate mousse recipe. 3 room temperature eggs, an egg separator which will come in handy, 2 bowls to separate our eggs, some coconut cream. I will link that in the description box down below. Enjoy Life chocolate chips, and the ingredient I missed was some vanilla extract, as well as a couple of bowls, a whisk, and a hand blender. So now that we've got everything straight, I will also be sure to link the recipe in the description box down below so that y'all can make this yourself as well. So we're going to kick things off by separating our 3 room temperature eggs. It's important that in advance, if you keep your eggs in the fridge, to set them out so that they rise until room temperature. Then you're going to take a couple of small bowls and your egg separator, which I will link this egg separator in the description box down below. You crack open your eggs and you put the whole egg in the center of the egg separator. The egg separator fits perfectly over this bowl, and as you can see here, the egg whites will then drip down into one bowl, and then you put the yolks in the other bowl. It is also very important that you don't get any yolk mixed in with your egg whites, or your egg whites will not form nice soft peaks, and you'll have to get more eggs and start all over again. Now we're going to take this can of Let's Do Organic Coconut Cream. I will also link this in the description box down below in case you want to get some. And we're going to pour the can into a Pyrex measuring cup and mix it really well with a small whisk, because as you can see here, this is very similar to full-fat coconut milk in that the water, or the coconut water, is separated from the cream. So we're going to pour this into a nice Pyrex glass measuring cup. We're going to get a whisk, and we're going to whisk it all together till it is nice and smooth consistency, like a nice thick coconut milk. This is going to be used for our chocolate mixture. This is another view of what the coconut milk looks like. Now, if you ended up wanting to triple this recipe, 1 can of coconut or 1.5 cups of coconut milk or coconut cream would be enough to triple this recipe. You'll see why this might be an important option later in the video. So you're going to be pouring out a 1/2 cup of this coconut cream and adding it to a saucepan and putting it over medium heat until this coconut cream comes to a simmer. You're then going to be adding 1 cup, or just shy of 1 cup, of Enjoy Life dairy-free, gluten-free chocolate chips to make your chocolate mixture. You're going to combine these chocolate chips really well until they have completely melted and it is nice and creamy. Make sure you also turn off your burner. We're then going to move on, and we're going to mix our egg whites until they have come into nice soft peaks. Now we're going to use our hand mixer on high, and this is going to come together really quickly. And another really important factor when you're doing your egg whites is that once they form soft peaks, you want to stop immediately from mixing your egg whites, because if you mix your egg whites too much, they will separate and be ruined and you'll have to start all over. And also, you may want to remove the chocolate from the burner as to not burn it, as you saw me do here as well. Once our egg whites have been beaten, we're now going to make some whipped cream or some buttercream that we can have and top our chocolate mousse with when we're serving it. You could also use some fresh raspberries. I think this would absolutely be a perfect complement rather than using a whipped cream or a buttercream. You can use both, but I really think fresh fruit with this chocolate mousse would be perfection. And I decided to make this and whip this together while the chocolate was cooling, because we have to mix our egg yolks into the chocolate, and I wanted the chocolate to be cooled, which takes about 10 minutes, so that the eggs don't become scrambled in the chocolate. Now we're going to take our 3 egg yolks in a separate bowl and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're just going to take a whisk and combine really well. Then we're going to take our cooled chocolate and combine our egg yolks and fold them into our cooled chocolate. Now you want to cool it just so that at the bottom of the pan is just slightly cool and not hot to the touch, and so that the chocolate is slightly thickening but not becoming too thick that it'll be hard to fold in the egg yolks and the egg whites. So we fold in our egg yolks and combine well, and then we're going to be folding in our egg whites. You're going to be folding in the egg whites half at a time until combined really well, as you can see here. So I take my spatula and take half of the egg whites and fold them into the chocolate mixture. Once this has been combined and mixed really well, I'm then going to take the chocolate mixture and fold it into the rest of the egg whites, because if you decided you wanted to just chill overnight this nice dessert bowl of chocolate mousse and then just serve it out rather than place it in the glass dishes for single servings, then you can definitely do that, and this will be an option to kind of have it in a pretty bowl for serving. You could top it with some fresh raspberries, some whipped cream. You can also get the Gailey coconut whipped cream, the dairy-free whipped cream, in the dairy section at your, or the health natural value section of your grocery store. They do have a dairy-free kind of canister dairy-free coconut cream. You know what I mean? Yeah, you feel me? So yeah, so we mix everything together, combine it well, and then we're going to be placing this into the fridge in separate glass dishes that I'm going to pour out here. Now this is where doubling or tripling the recipe would have really come in handy, is because I don't know what I was thinking, but this recipe only really yielded 3 servings. So there is enough coconut cream in the can of Let's Do Organic Coconut Cream to triple this recipe, still leaving probably even a little bit behind to make some whipped cream if you want to. So I would probably, if I had to do this over again, especially if I was serving for a party or a get-together, would triple the recipe, and then it should probably make about 8 containers, or like I said, you can keep it in the glass bowl and chill overnight so that it's nice and firm, and then you can dish it out single servings in bowls however you want. A couple of options here that I'm showing you, but this is why what I said earlier about the can of coconut cream was kind of important to this recipe. So yeah, and there we have it. Then we're going to be placing our chocolate mousse into the fridge for about 4 hours, and then coming up shortly, we're gonna do a taste test so you can see what I think, and you know, you might get a good laugh out of my taste test as well. Gonna see it shortly. So now that our chocolate mousse has chilled in the fridge for at least 4 hours until it's nice and firm, we're gonna give it a taste test. Now we're just gonna try the chocolate mousse on its own and see how it is. Oh my goodness, you guys. And the fact that these servings are only this big, I shouldn't say only, because this chocolate mousse is so rich and full of flavor that I don't think you could eat much more without it just being too much of a good thing. So delicious. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I will leave a couple of extra videos for you to watch until my next upload. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.